Milwaukee, it is time for the most live 60 minutes in radio. Bringing you pop culture, sports, entertainment, and all the trending topics. Keeping it real and telling you like it is. This is Nothin But The Truth on the new 1017 The Truth. Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here is your host, Melanie Ricks.
Yeah. It's nothing but the truth. We in the booth. Up in here, we about to get loose and we too geek, too cool. Put them out, I'm trying to see who's who. You got Melanie Ricks, go follow Melanie Picks, whatever Melanie wants. You know that Melanie gets. You got Benjamin with the track blazing. If you let him tell it, it's amazing. From 12 to 1, that's a power hour. We gon' keep it 100 like a whole dollar. Parliament, but they can pop the couch, cause Meta kept it so real, made a show about it. And that's the truth, baby. That's the truth, baby. That's the truth, baby. That's the truth, baby. Talk to me. 10-17. We stay snapping on 10-17. We get it cracking on 10-17. Go and plug them on 10-17. What's happening on 10-17?
Hello. What's really good, everybody? Welcome to Nothin But The Truth with Melanie Ricks. Happy Monday to ya. I cannot believe it's the second week in May already.
I can.
It's going to be June.
Time waits for no man.
Time literally is not waiting for anybody. Happy day after Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo!
Let me know how you Cinco de celebrated. 833-212-1017. I had a Cinco de Mayo party at Mi Casa. Mi Casa, su casa.
Lake? It was a lake?
No, I didn't say that.
You said Lake Mi Casa. Your crib turned to a whole lake?
No, I was about to say something else. I was going to say La Casa, but then I realized it's Mi Casa.
Oh.
No, it's not the house. It was at my house. It was at a specific house, so I can say Mi Casa.
Okay, cool. I was thinking you was like, man, I transformed my whole crib to a pool.
No, we've got what is it?
Some WAP out there.
No, we've got nitpicky Benjamin on the ones and twos. It's good to know which one of you showed up today, because you just never know with these Geminis which one's going to show up. So at least you let yourself be known early.
I ain't gonna lie to you though, Mel. Look, I'm counting down. It is 30 days to my birthday. Okay, my birthday's coming around the corner.
That's the holiday we don't need to be celebrating.
Ooh,
I hate to tell you.
You kind of right, because my birthday is actually on Doomsday as well. So I always had like a duality.
What's
or
a Doomsday?
You never heard of Doomsday of 1944 World War II Doomsday D-Day?
Is your birthday June 6th?
It is.
What year though?
92.
So you're fine.
I mean, D-Day could be around the corner any day.
But I actually hear that like 666, those are like, people want to call it the devil's numbers. But I actually hear that like people who make those the devil's numbers are the devil.
What?
So like it's giving.
Did you hear that from your psychic?
No, I read that on Google.
Even worse. Even worse.
See, Ben likes to talk about, like, first off, he likes to call her a psychic. She's not a psychic, she's a medium.
What's the difference, bro? She's a psychic.
I mean,
medium psychic, tomato, Hakuna Matata.
Whatever. Either way, it's giving no worries.
I feel that.
Ben, did you get to celebrate Cinco de? You know what? Some people in Wisconsin call it Cinco de Drinko, but it's not about that. It's about celebrating Mexican heritage, I think.
Yeah.
Can someone tell me what Cinco de Mayo is without,
come on now, Mel. We live in the drunkest state. We live in the drunkest state.
I don't claim that though, because I'm not a drunkard. I'm not a drunkard. I don't claim that energy. Sorry.
You don't have to.
So whether or not I claim it, that's just what it is.
It's part of the culture here in Wisconsin. We get drunk on Cinco de Mayo. It might as well be Cinco de Drinko, especially how all these Milwaukee Negroes was acting yesterday. Okay, I saw some folks pull up now. I saw some photos. Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
You see what I'm wearing?
Yeah, that's hot right there.
Oh, you know I'm wearing it for a reason, right? You know what it says?
Wait. Point it into the camera so Truth Nation can see. Truth Nation, tap in on YouTube right now so you can go ahead and see.
Can you tell what it is, though? Can you tell what it says?
I see it now because it did look like a blur, but I guess it is all a blur, okay? Because, Drake and Kendrick over the weekend, my God, that was one of the most fastest
that had me
times
dizzy.
I've ever seen anybody respond back to a diss track.
That had me dizzy.
Hey. It's happening, son. It's happening.
It is all happening. But before we get into all that, like, what's your Cinco de Mayo vibe? Like, even if you didn't get to do what you normally get to do, like, what's an ideal, like, vibe for you?
You know what? So, ideal vibe for me on Cinco de Mayo, in all honesty, is me getting a little intoxicated. All right? But I will tell y'all, Truth Nation, that this one was a very special Cinco de Mayo, okay? Because on Cinco de Mayo, I woke up feeling like I was drunk, okay? I woke up feeling very intoxicated. And you don't know why I felt so intoxicated, Truth Nation? Everybody out there on YouTube right now, you want to know why your boy Benjamin was feeling intoxicated?
Why were you feeling intoxicated, Ben?
It was because I am the best.
I was going to say, are you looking for a number?
Yeah, I really was looking for a number. I was looking for a number, Truth Nation. But I'm the best. I'm number one. I am number one for writing commercials.
He's number one.
I'm number one. I'm first place winner, first place up. You know what I'm saying? I'm number one. I done wrote the best commercial in the state of Wisconsin.
Which commercial was it? Do you know?
Yeah, it was actually my Atwood Highway Barbecue.
That commercial is so good.
Atwood Highway Barbecue, yeah, they be so saucy. Yeah, they got that barbecue.
You need to start writing jingles for, like, because I'm just saying.
Hey, go ahead.
Like a good neighbor. Think about that.
Yeah.
Whoever wrote that is a millionaire.
That's very
true.
true.
I hope they better be a millionaire.
And I'm certain I can do it. I'm certain I can do it. If it wants to, American Family Insurance wants to holler at your boy, you know, we already in partnership already.
You know, my friend Lottie works for AmFam. I'm just saying.
That is true.
I mean, I got the connect. I got the connect.
Got
the connect.
Hook me up, man. You know, because I would love to go ahead and expand my talents. Okay, because why should just Wisconsin be able to feel this way? Why should Wisconsin just be able to feel amazing? Why not all of the USA? Why not every commercial on TV be written by your boy Benjamin? You might as well go ahead and do it. I'm already first place in Wisconsin. All right? And we the cheese state. And I feel
I'm proud of you,
right
Ben.
now.
I'm very proud of you. I think it's great anytime a Gemini does something positive for society. And so for Ben to win this WBA that acknowledges his talents that we, Truth Nation, we already know that he possesses, but now that it's official, it's in statue form. Look at him cheesing. Look at him looking like it's the first day of first grade. It's giving cheese. It's giving, we did it, son. It's giving, yeah, mama, there go that man. Like, it's giving all of that. We're proud of you.
It's amazing.
Aw, Ben, so cute.
But no, Truth Nation, for real, tap into YouTube. Y'all want to see this trophy that your boy Benjamin got in his hand right now. Tap in. We live right now on YouTube, 1017 The Truth. Please like and subscribe. Or you can just go to my Facebook at Benjamin. All right? Find me, and you'll see all of my awards that I won over the weekend. Because honestly, I ended up winning about like three out of the 4 awards that I wanted. I ended up getting first place for.
Period, Ben, as you should.
And I mean, honestly, 1017 The Truth. You know, we're a strong team. I actually realized, like, bro, because me and Tori were actually talking about this while we were there at the WBAs, celebrated in Madison, Wisconsin. Okay, with all those, never mind, even going on. But anyway, we were thinking about it. It was like, you know what, Ben? The first year we only won certificates. Second year we won a few trophies, but this year was a sweep. You know, everything that we actually submitted for, we basically won number one in first place.
Period.
So, and honestly, you know, it's like a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that went into it. And, you know, a lot of people go ahead and say that, like, you know, casually or whatever. But, you know, shout out to our general manager, Cherie. She is the leader of 1017 The Truth. And she actually ended up winning. We actually ended up winning, but ultimately she ended up winning, in my opinion, for her Thrive Through initiative. You know, because us submitting that award or for submitting for that award, she actually had to go through cancer. You know, she actually had to go through her own trials and tribulations, even for that moment for us, that small moment for us to even win that. So, again, shout out to Cherie. My God, she's such an incredible person. But shout out to the 1017 The Truth team. Shout out to all our supporters and listeners each and every day, waking up out in the early hours of the morning, listening to Truth Be Told. They end up winning awards too and wiping the crust out y'all eyes, just waking up to us each and every day, and then allowing us to entertain y'all and inform you guys out there. So you guys can ultimately not just be informed, but go out and live a better life. I think after somebody gets done listening to Nothing But The Truth or listen to Tory Lowe show, honestly, after you get done listening to Tory Lowe, you're probably ready to go out there and mess the streets up. You're like, we need all this paper and all this aluminum cans out of our yards. We need a better city. We need a cleaner city. So shout out to everybody on The Truth, man. Shout out to shout out to Carrie Noni as well. She actually won for best social media personality. All right, shout out to her, man, and just shout out to the whole squad, because this is all love, and it's all gonna come around for us. We winning awards back to back like Drake. We coming back to back next year like Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we do. And then, like I said, after that, I woke up on Cinco de Mayo drunk off of achievement, drunk off success. And then after that, I went and got me some wings. I wish I would have got some tacos, but I got some wings, ate good. And that was my Cinco de Mayo.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That was a long trip around the block.
Yeah, it really was. I didn't even mean to speak that long.
But no, congrats to the squad. And he brought up Kendrick and Drake. And listen, today we're going to have to talk about whether or not this thing is really what it is. Because listen, y'all, when I Google Drake, Kendrick, USA Today, Variety, Vulture, Rolling Stone, CNN, there's just so many news, there's so many media outlets that are talking about this rap beef that, Ben, this has surpassed hip hop. You know what I mean? This has surpassed just the rap community. This is so much deeper than that. But it's funny, y'all, because The Ringer put out an article yesterday, and it's titled "Drake and Kendrick Lamar is the last great rap beef. Thank God." So they're basically, they throwing shots saying, like, we good on this rap beef stuff, so let this be the last one. But I want to talk about the irony in, what was it? Drake releasing Family Matters, and then Kendrick within an hour releasing Meet the Grams. You guys, like, my brothers are going to be so...
You don't believe it.
My brothers get so mad at me. I talked to all my bros about this weekend. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. I still don't believe it's real. I don't. Somebody give me a reason why you think that this feud, quote unquote, this family feud, if you will, is actually a legit thing. And where did it come from? Why is it happening now? Drake, do you have a child that you're hiding and have been hiding for 11 years? I'm just asking for a friend. Do y'all really believe in this? Or do you feel like this is just a way for them to reinvigorate rap? Is this a way for them to celebrate 100 years of hip hop? Is this their way of getting clicks? Like, are they all in on it together? My brother, Cameron, who I was talking to, he said to me he doesn't think that this is fake, because if it comes out that this is fake, they will all lose all credibility moving forward. And I told him I don't think so, because I feel like Drake is Canadian and he'll find a way to spin out of this. But I don't know. Like, do y'all actually feel like this is real? We need to talk about this, because it's giving WWE, but it's also giving, like, is it a bad thing if it's fake? Would you be mad if you found out that this beef, if you will, between Drake and Kendrick and Metro, who really did make some drums and then asked everybody to come for
Drizzy.
And can't ask for everybody to come for Drake? But I'm sorry, you're a man and you're making a song called BBL Drake. Like, I don't know how I feel about it.
BBL Drizzy.
To me, it's bringing out the petty, but I'm kind of here for it because I like a good Betty.
BBL.
And I just need to know if y'all like really do believe in it. Like, is this real? Is this really happening right now? Or is this just like the greatest media hoax of 2024, even though we're only 5 months into it? Like, do y'all actually find validity in this? Or is it just giving, you know what? This is just one of those promo things. This is one of those people were bored things. The baby already low-key told us that a well-known lyricist, I wonder who he could be referring to, asked him to start some fake beef last year, but he turned it down. I'm not saying I believe the baby. I believe that this was not real before the baby even came out of the hiding and said that somebody was trying to, create something with him. But where do you think this all stems from? And why is it that it's getting the traction of CNN? Like, I'm sorry, when CNN is talking about it, that's when I start feeling like, okay, this is definitely bigger than what we thought it was, for one. But then for two, whose publicist got them in CNN? I'm just saying.
Man. Mel.
Ben.
This isn't 1996. It isn't 2001 anymore.
I don't think the beefs then were fake. I think this one is fake.
Drake and Kendrick Lamar are two big corporations. At this point, they have the relationships to CNN. I mean, Kendrick Lamar is a Pulitzer Prize winner. Okay, Drake runs an entire country. I mean, actually really is messing around with the Canadian government. I am certain they have strings they can pull to get CNN's attention. I mean, I remember back to back, McDonald's was supporting Drake, and dissing Meek Mill. So this is another move.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a good point. Well, how do y'all feel about it? Because I'm serious, and I said this to Ben when we were talking this morning. I'm like, I hate to beat. Well, I don't like this phrase. I hate to hit a horse that's incapacitated in the stomach, but I have to talk about this one more time because just the way that it came to a head this weekend, like, is this the rise before we see the fall? Like, has it hit a plateau? Like, do we think like this is the tippity, or does it go further than this? Because I want to know at what point it stops. I feel like at this time next summer, they're going to be on a world tour together. I'm sorry, but I do. See, Ben, you're nodding. My brothers were like, nah, they can't do that because then they're going to lose all credibility. They can see you on YouTube, whether I tell them you nod or not.
I never shake my head. I didn't shake my head.
Yes, you did. Your chin bobbed up and down. Your chin went to the ceiling, and then it went to the floor, and then it did it again, and then it went back down.
The ceiling to the floor? That's drastic.
I saw that, dog.
Talking about?
I saw your chin go up and then back down. I think you were nodding your head.
No, I wasn't nodding anything. I am not a bobblehead, okay? I know you be out there on the NBA courts and seeing all those bobbleheads, but that's not your boy Ben.
See, Ben loves to deflect. This man is really good at deflecting, just like he took a 20-mile walk just to tell me how his Cinco de Mayo was. All right, we're going to break on that note. I would love to hear Benjamin's thoughts on this because he's a hip-hop head. He knows what it is, but is he going to give me the real? Is he really going to tell me the truth about how he feels, or is he going to come politically correct? I don't know, but we'll find out on the other side. How do y'all feel about it? This is the last day I'm talking about this. I don't care if they drop a collaboration tonight, although if they do, we got to talk about that too. But we got to wrap this up, and I need to know once and for all, is this hip-hop beef, this rap beef, this Drake, this Kendrick, this J. Cole, is it legit? Is it giving likes? Is it giving streams? Is it giving world tour? Is it giving Canada? 833-212-1017.
You are listening to Nothing But The Truth with Melanie Ricks on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
It started with a prediction.
Gonna go out there and play basketball and win.
And how many games?
6.
It became the culture.
Chance of Bucks in 6.
Being a Bucks fan means you live and breathe Bucks in 6. Brandon Jennings created the prophecy. Tune into Behind the Bucks, the story of Brandon Jennings on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, and streaming wherever you get your podcasts.
That's for the culture.
The Empowerment Small Business Loan Program, we're talking about up to $5 million, which for small business owners, we need that. That's like payroll, that's resources. So can you just let us know what is the program and why is this lending program so important to Old National Bank?
Years ago, our CEO, Jim Ryan, this program is his brainchild. He was working with Roland Shelton, who you know, Denise, out of Evansville, and they identified that African-American business owners, Hispanic business owners, Native American business owners, as well as women business owners had a difficult time in obtaining financing from the traditional credit partners. And so we went out, created a program, launched it last year, 2023. And so far last year, we have helped over 100 successful minority and women-owned businesses with about $25 million in loans. We've already started this year with almost $8 million in approvals, again, geared toward minority business owners and women business owners that normally had difficulties in obtaining traditional credit finance.
Celebrate National Police Week with 1017 The Truth. Tune in Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday night, May 13th through the 17th at 6 p.m. for a series entitled Too Black, Too Blue. We'll dive into the history of policing, explore significant contributions of blacks in law enforcement, and don't miss our exclusive interviews with 2 very special guests on Thursday and Friday. Join us as we honor those who serve and protect. National Police Week, May 13th through the 18th on the award-winning 1017 The Truth.
The Milwaukee County Office of Equity invites you to be a part of the 5 years of purpose, promise, and progress. Those are conversations about advancing health and racial equity in our community. Join us Tuesday, May 14th at 6 p.m. at No Studios for a panel discussion about Milwaukee County's vision for health and racial equity. On Thursday, May 16th at 6 p.m., join us at the Sherman Phoenix to be a part of our community roundtables, conversations for creating a healthier Milwaukee County. To learn more about these events and to reserve your seat, visit county.milwaukee.gov/equity. This is 1017 The Truth's Sherwin Hughes, and I am Milwaukee. This show has meant so much to me because it's an opportunity for me to express my thoughts and my feelings to my community, and for my community to express those same thoughts and feelings right back to me. Milwaukee means a lot to me. I was born here, raised here, educated here, and I'm committed to making this a better city. Join the home of Milwaukee's realest conversations where you can speak your truth. We are the new 1017 The Truth. Milwaukee, Black Talk.
Nothing But The Truth with Melanie Ricks returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
One is clearly because of the boy. The honorable thing is to give me the loot. You right about the big three. It's only Big D and it's video proof. Our son should go play at the park. Two light-skinned kids that will be cute unless you don't want to be seen with anyone that isn't blacker than you. We get it, we got it. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. We get that you like to put gin in your juice. We get that you think that you bishop and juice. When you put your hands on your girl, is it self-defense cause she bigger than you? Your back is up against the curb. You digging for dirt, she be digging for proof. Why did you move to New York?
Only
is it cause you live in
that make me feel like this could be real is they took real shots, dog. Like him accusing Drake of, and I mean even that bar, like I don't know. I do hesitate about my, I don't know. Because I do feel like I'm coming off as jaded in saying that it's not real. And am I just a poor sport in calling it out for what it is? Like, it's giving WrestleMania 98. Like, is that bad of me to, comment on that? Should I just let it be what it is?
I mean, just let it be. The fans are, this is what the fans want, man. Let them play off their beliefs. If they believe this is a real beef, then so be it. And if so, we got to get to these lines, man. Like, for the fact that this man, Drizzy, came out with Family Matters, all right, Friday night, I was feeling like that was a historic night, all right, because Family Matters went at everybody. All right, went at everybody from Metro Boomin to him calling Rick Ross an officer all over again. It was hilarious, okay? I enjoyed it.
Why didn't bring Rick Ross in this? What did Rick do?
Rick Ross been Aaron Drake out talking about how he's got a BBL and how he got a nose job, which I think, I ain't gonna lie, when I look back at Drake.
Of course he has all of that.
He got a nose job, bro.
You guys, of course Drake got a nose job. Of course he got, he didn't get a BBL, but what is that called? Liposuction.
He got
who cares?
He got fake abs.
All the men in Hollywood do that. Rick Ross is on Ozempic.
You think so?
Yes, of course he is.
He's not on, okay. No. So you've been listening to these bars too much, man. You ain't been getting to the truth.
But this is what you're not going to do. You're not going to tell me that all these celebrities dropped weight at the same time when Ozempic became a thing. I'm sorry. Hey. Any celebrity that's never been thin that all of a sudden is thin right now, you did something with Ozempic. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to believe otherwise.
I don't think a lot of people know what Ozempic is. Can you explain?
Well, Ozempic is a diet drug. No, it's a diabetes medicine. It's actually for people who need insulin, but it's also a weight loss method. And so, it's like Ozempic and Mounjaro, all those, but they're for people with diabetes. And so for a while, it was controversial because celebrities could afford this medication and people with terrible insurance or no insurance at all couldn't. And so they were saying that celebrities were essentially taking this medicine from them. But now there's a surplus, apparently.
Crazy.
Don't know where it came from.
Crazy.
Scares me.
And Rick Ross is taking it all?
And they say Rick Ross is taking it all. But you know what's crazy? A lot of celebrities that, Ben, you and I wouldn't consider to be heavier set,
they're taking it.
Even they're taking it.
Yeah.
So
no, I ain't gonna lie to you though, Mel. I mean, I know we're kind of veering off from our original conversation, but with the Ozempic, I've been seeing celebrities out here taking it, and I swear to God, they damn near look like zombies.
How do you feel about people taking medicine to lose weight?
I think, you know what? Again, I mean, this kind of goes back down to what Kendrick Lamar was talking about in Meet the Grams, and he was talking to Drake's son. in regards to, hey, you know what, son, you should actually do push-ups. Don't use Ozempic. Don't use all these cheat codes out here. Don't take the shortcut, because there's actually value in you putting in the hard work and effort in going to the gym, going to do push-ups. Don't get no fake butt. Don't get no fake booty. Go to the gym. And
So you don't believe in fake?
Well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that, when you go ahead and use the Ozempic route, I think ultimately, sure, it's going to get you skinny, but there's also going to be other things that are going to be affected that you didn't intend to.
Totally.
Again, one of the things that people are talking about with the Ozempic is now you get Ozempic face. You know what I'm saying? You get Ozempic face. Basically, now your face gets real slim, but it's almost like it's like drooping from your face. Especially like I don't want to sound prejudiced or racist, but all the white people out there doing it, their faces are like, it's aging their faces really.
Because when you
look like they're 70 now.
When you lose weight, Ben, it can age you, because like when you have like more like baby fat on your face, it makes you look a little bit more youthful.
Right.
And I don't think people expect that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
because it's killing the fat in their face too.
And too, Ben, I think when you lose weight in a drastic fashion, like a lot of weight at once, it can be jarring and it can make somebody appear older than what they are.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think that we should cherish that, because once you lose your baby fat, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it really comes back. I don't think it ever really does. So it's like you got to appreciate it, right?
No, you definitely should appreciate it, because, again, I don't, like you just said, I don't know if it's going to come back, because, like, bro, what kind of fats do you need to have or eat to, like, get your baby face up? You know what I'm saying? Like, make something that's still full. Like, now, because I guess really we'll end up seeing with all these celebrities who are on Ozempic. Allegedly Rick Ross, but there's a few other actors and actresses that I know that are on them right now. I don't have them at the tip of my tongue, but we'll see what happens with them in the future with Ozempic. I think that's just one of them things that we should actually stay away from. And, because honestly, this conversation is going to turn into something different.
I was saying, because how do you feel about them talking about that kind of stuff in these beefs? Because that's taking it too far to me.
I don't think it's taking it too far. I think it's putting it in the right spot where it needs to be, because these are one of the truths that are dangerous.
But you're
right?
body shaming them.
No, we're not body shaming nobody.
You don't think
we
so?
ain't going down that route.
You don't think it's body shaming to call out somebody for fixing their body?
Caution! Don't take Ozempic.
But that's not what he's saying though, dog. He coming at him for taking it.
Yeah, don't take Ozempic, bro. Unless you want the baby fat out your face. Take it there, but otherwise don't take it, bro. Like, don't ever take the cheat route. Don't take the shortcut. Take the hard work.
Well, what if a woman gets a BBL and gets boobs and all that? That's fine?
I don't think so. I think 10 years from now she's gonna have to deal with her consequences, because can you maintain that? Like, you really got to get that stuff done every 10 years. The butt injections.
Facts. The maintenance is important.
It's very important. So these females out here, or I don't want to say these people out here right now, whatever, doing the BBL idea, you may have had, I'm just going to say a solid 10K now, but you're going to have that 10K 10 years from now. Like, what job do you do? You know what I'm saying? So I think it's important to actually just go and put in the hard work so you can actually feel actually really good about yourself instead of just taking the shortcut, because you taking that shortcut, you may have some long-term side effects from that. Because even with that being said, like, there's always been these dietary supplements. People have always told you, like, I remember me being 10 years old and people doing Slim Fast. Slim Fast was the thing. Then I remember people, they had the Fat Boy. What was the dude name from Subway?
Oh, I don't want to talk about him. He's
Jared,
a child
that's what I'm talking
predator.
about.
He's gross.
But at the time, they used Jared as the
Isn't
person.
it crazy, the diet fads that just we've seen in our lifetime?
You know what I'm saying? So it's always been this new kind of drugs that you could take that, oh my
Remember
God.
when, like,
new
Subway
ideas.
was considered healthy?
Yeah, that's considered healthy, that you're supposed to be able to take, and you can slim down as fast as possible or within a month. But bro, ain't no such thing as skipping the work. As soon as you skip the work, you skip all the other
Well, and even people
in between.
who get these like surgeries, man, you still got to maintain that. Like, you can't expect the surgery to fix it all.
Correct. BBL Drizzy.
So then let's get to the rap beef part of it. What's wrong with him having a beef? Like, real talk, I want to know.
Hey.
Ladies, do you have an issue with your favorite rapper having a BBL, with your man having a BBL? Because to me, Ben, honestly...
You taking the BBL?
No, I'm not taking no BBL. You know I don't like no man with a BBL, but I don't... Drake is not a man I'm attracted to.
Really?
I don't...
You
yeah.
don't like light-skinned cats?
Let's not do that. So Ben's trying to do that. We're not doing that.
He's not your type. He's light-skinned.
I didn't say
You don't like the
I didn't say
Negroes?
light-skinned
Hey.
dudes are not my type. I said
Okay.
Drake is not my type. There's something about him. He's just a little too Drake. You know what I mean? Like he's
Canadian?
he's too Aubrey Graham for me. You know what I
Aubrey Graham
mean?
cracker too much?
Like he just, like Drake, I don't think I could ever date him. Like he seems like he would be more into like cosmetics than I would. And I'm not even saying that to take shots at him. Like I literally
what
think he
Kendrick
cares
said.
more about his image than like, and I like a man who wants to be like manly and rugged, and I don't think he's like that at all. I think he manicures every bit of his body.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. But like I don't think you should come for him.
You don't want him challenging you in the mirror.
I don't. Is that bad that I like don't want him? I don't know. I want a man who takes care of himself, but like if your nails look better than mine, I may feel bad. I don't know. Is that bad?
I mean,
I don't think there's anything wrong with him liking his nails. Nothing wrong with it, but I don't know.
So to your point, then Drake is just a little bit too much metrosexual for you. Like you don't like a
I've never
metrosexual.
really been into like super duper metrosexual.
Got
but I
you.
love a metrosexual man. We love that for you. Do that. But I don't think I'm attracted to that. I don't know.
Oh, so you'd be willing to rob this man of his masculinity? Gotcha.
No, I don't do that, Ben. See, Ben's a Gemini. And this is why I asked him which version of him is on the show today. This is exactly why. Because now Ben's going to have me talking mess about Geminis. And they don't even deserve that, but it's because of you. I mean, you realize that, right? I'm going to come for all of y'all because of you.
But Mel, you did once upon a time want to see the Drake video. You know.
Of course I want to see the Drake video. I want to see every video.
That means you.
I need to know what's happening.
You advocating for the BBLs and
I'm not.
DDLs.
I just want to see what you're working with.
Hey, okay.
You know what I mean?
Melanie Ricks, you heard it here first, Truth Nation.
You heard it here. I'm just trying to see what you're working with. 833-212-1017. No, but we're going to break on that note. Leon texted us saying all rap beefs were somewhat orchestrated. We learned this from the East Coast, West Coast beef that was pushed by the media. A real beef is Ja Rule and 50 Cent. See, I don't know if I agree with that because
no, he's not lying.
But folks lost their lives in that East Coast, West Coast rap beef. I'm just saying.
Okay, but
so that seemed.
Yeah, but what he's saying in regards to, like, I see what you're saying, East Coast, West Coast, it was orchestrated by the magazines and all the media and stuff, but 50 Cent and Ja Rule, that literally came from the streets. Like, that literally came from them being in their
neighborhood. He ended that man's career.
Yeah, and that's what it grew to. That's what it grew to become, you know, so... Again, I'm glad we're not here in 2024 really beefing like that.
I don't think Drake and Kendrick are out to end one another. I think they're out to make good music and make good money. Like, I genuinely think there is something, like, let's say they're not the ones shaking hands under the table, but maybe their managers are. Like, I just think there's some bridge. You know what I mean? Because, again, it's too neat. It's too neat, Ben.
They got a whole album together now. You know,
I know they do. They have to.
Yeah, on my way to Madison to go win our awards, I listened to both disses back to back.
And it's an album. Like, you can't tell me
it's
not. Like, you can't tell me it's not.
I'm rocking with it. So who are y'all, Truth Nation? Y'all team Drizzy or y'all team Kendrick? Call in right now, 833-212-1017.
Are you team... Wait, where's Kendrick Compton? Are you team Compton or team Canada? 833-212. Is that going too far? I need to know where my Canadians at. 833-212-1017. Not the C's.
Don't touch that dial. Nothing But The Truth with Melanie Ricks will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Looking for natural solutions to ease your mind and body? Find your calm and get cozy at Torch CBD with their hemp-infused teas, or boost your health with broad-spectrum CBD products. From CBD-infused cooking oil, honey and coffee, to body creams, edibles, and smokable flower. Torch CBD, located at 3419 West State Street in Milwaukee, is ready to help with all your trauma, anxiety, and sleep issues. Stop by Torch CBD today and relax your mind.
One call, that's all with Gruber Law Offices. I know you're enjoying another great episode of Nothing But The Truth with Melanie Ricks holding it down, but I had to stop by to tell you about Gruber Law Offices. Listen, if you or a loved one is ever injured in an accident, it's starting to heat up, people are starting to drive crazy, we have accidents left and right. But if you or a loved one is ever in an accident, ever get hit, I want you to contact the law office that provides the best care, the best service, and the best representation, because it is their priority. They're one of the largest personal injury firms in the Midwest and have been serving the people in the state of Wisconsin for more than 35 years, giving back to their community is very, very important, but also fighting to win your case is important for them as well. So listen, there's no fee, there's no cost to call, to consult with them, or retain them as a law firm. You pay no fee until they win your case. That's Gruber Law Offices. Gruber Law Offices. Make one call today at 414-276-6666 or visit gruber-law.com, because it's one call, that's all, with Gruber Law Offices.
Brewers 5 Counting Fridays are now Wisconsin First Fridays. Get half-price Brewers tickets for the entire state of Wisconsin at the First Friday Brewers home game every month. Come cheer on the Brewers from any corner of the Badger State and get 50% off your seats. Take advantage of this special offer and don't miss out on Friday night baseball all season. Check out the complete Brewers schedule of Wisconsin First Fridays and get your tickets now at brewers.com/Wisconsin Fridays.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the new 1017 The Truth. Here is Denise Thomas with her truth.
Truth Nation, there has been an ongoing debate in terms of what work ethic means, and primarily across generations. You hear phrases like, this new generation doesn't know the meaning of work. They're entitled. And the younger generation saying things like, the older people, they work way too hard and not smart enough. All perspectives have some extension of validity. I want to share with you something that I heard last weekend that really resonated with me as it relates to work ethic. And the quote was, a lot of people want to learn how to play the guitar, but they don't want to take the lessons. And so, Truth Nation, as we continue to have ongoing conversations about the meaning of work and work ethic, I want to ask each of us to consider what work means to us. And in terms of what we are looking to gain from whatever aspect of work that we deliver every day, is it equal to what we want to gain? In other words, are you putting in the work that's not just short game or 60 seconds or less, but the work that is going to create a long impact on whatever return on the investment looks like for you? Let's start having more conversations about the meaning of work, making sure that we're aligned on what that looks and feels like, and ultimately not giving up on doing the work, because goodness knows we got a lot of work to do.
This has been Truth Takes on the new 1017 The Truth. Listen to The Truth Be Told with DT and Telly weekdays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. You are listening to Nothing But The Truth with Melanie Ricks on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
This is like so childish. You know what I mean, Ben? Like, this is something that like high schoolers would do in their music production class because they mad at somebody for taking a girl. Like, this is so childish. I love it too, but it's just like so like ridiculous. Like
I saw the Drake animated video to the BBL Drizzy, and Drake was popping that poom poom, you know. So I'm like, man, this 2024 rap beats are much different from 2002. This ain't no 50 Cent.
You could never do a BBL Ja Rule. Oh my gosh,
bro, it's like you said. This is some. Hey, you in middle school, you in high school, they took your girl or something, and now you out here making memes and making cartoons and stuff, all to make this man mad. And it's just like, dang, like, is this how far we've came as far as hip hop? I love it. I love where we at right now.
So you're into the petty?
I'm into it, man. Like, be as petty as you possibly can.
Is it innocent beef? Like, not innocent, but you know what I'm saying? Is it a little bit more innocent, or I don't know if that's the right word.
And honestly, that's exactly how I will put it. I think it's just more innocent. again, I don't feel like anybody in the end of this rap beef or whatever is gonna die. I don't want that to happen whatsoever. It should never end that way. But at the same time, keep it friendly. This is a friendly competition. They doing things that's not gonna necessarily.
Is this friendly though?
I think it's still friendly. Like, okay, sure, they've both mentioned each other's families. Talking about Kendrick and Drake. Kendrick talking about how basically your father is probably or possibly a pedophile. Calling him Drake Weinstein. Drake coming back at Kendrick and duping him.
That's not friendly, dog. That's some real accusatory things right there.
The gloves are off. But
that's like a lawsuit.
It could possibly be. We'll see what Drake decides to do at the end of this. But ultimately, I think this is all healthy for hip hop, and I think it's healthy for the black community. Like anybody out there who has been paying attention to the Drake and Kendrick Lamar rap beef, rap battle, it's been friendly. We haven't seen any gunfire. We haven't seen anybody fight anyone. This has all just been a war of words, right? And I think that's where, when we come to have disagreements with one another, that's where we need to begin it and end it. It's okay to have a healthy conversation, a discussion about why I don't like you or why that happened. Because ultimately, as long as we find a solution in the end or a resolution at the end, we're all good. We can shake hands and keep on moving and possibly start business together. Because ultimately, after this, if we're gonna predict Kendrick Lamar's and Drake's future after here, they're gonna be two music legends, two music icons. 5 years from now, like you said before, Mel, they'll probably go on tour together and play this whole thing back because this was a time to be alive. So yeah, they're gonna go ahead and make money off of this 5 years from now. Still a DVD, put it on Amazon Prime.
Not the DVD.
Yeah,
I don't want they still make DVDs. That's really funny. It's giving digital, Ben. Yeah, so this is my question, though, and this is what I was asking my IG Live during the break. At what point does it end? Like, when do we know, Ben, that there is an end to this? Like, is this an ongoing? Is this one of those things where it just kind of fades off? Because it's so drastic. And when did it start? First person shooter came out a minute ago.
Yeah,
like January.
Like I thought that was like September. What? When did first? I thought that was like September 2023.
Here, let me Google it.
I got you, Mel. First, keep on talking.
But you know what? Listen, guess who can Google and who can 2020? It was October. So
I said September now. I said September.
No, you were significantly closer than me. I said January of 24. Mm-hmm. So this is crazy. Okay, pause. This is actually really nuts then. So this came out, because you're right, duh, he dropped the album in October. Duh, yep. I forgot it was on the album. This man done released another album and had like 20 different, singles released since then. This is so crazy. So Drake released First Person Shooter on his album in October of 23. Kendrick chooses to wait until now to respond. And by now, of course, I mean like, what was this?
It was like 6 months later.
Was it 6 months later?
Yeah, because I was in. It was about 6 months later because I was in Atlanta.
So March of 24.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, y'all, that's my thing, Ben. Like this dog. So this Canadian Drake releases this album in October of 2023. Mm-hmm. And it came out late. Well, first off, he kept pushing it back. But then in members only, this man said, I can't wait till September because then next month is going down like timber. It's already next month, Drizzy. But anyway, so this man releases this, and in October, they had some under-the-table conversations in November. They went to the stew in December. They were still writing in January. Oh, wait, I thought we were going to drop this in February. Nope, February? Okay, got it. No, on the 31st of February? That's what I was trying to say. But eventually, it gets blasted in like that in March, and then from there, you mean to tell me that Dog's just releasing this on a 2-week cycle?
For
like,
all the
come
dogs,
on,
yeah.
But like, Ben,
come on now, Mel. I mean, these dudes are talented. Like I'm
not denying that.
I once read. I mean, because on one end,
can you produce these tracks though in 48 business days or 48 business hours?
Really, you could cook up a good track in like 5 minutes for real. I mean, if you're a hit boy, which I know. He told me, he was like, bro, it usually take me like 5 minutes to make some of my best beats. So I'm not finna,
valid.
Yeah, I'm not finna, down Kendrick and not think that he'd be able
You're not gonna doubt that they are able to do this.
Okay. Thank you so much, Melanie. Yes. You
said down. What did that have to, like, I'm just here to keep you honest.
Yeah, it's all good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm just your fellow educated Leo.
That's true. This is very true. Let me ding you because you deserve all of that. All the praise, Melanie. But no, I don't want to doubt that they can't do those things because I think they can. So I know you can make a beat in less than 5 minutes. I also know that Kendrick Lamar does freestyle a lot of his rhymes. He likes to go back and critique and fix it up a little bit, but he has the same writing process as a Jay-Z does.
And Lil Wayne.
Well, Lil Wayne punches in and out. That's different from actually freestyling the whole thing, but I get it.
Punches in and out, as in like some is freestyle, some isn't?
So basically, I'd hate to take a detour, but really real quick. So if I am a rapper. So say for instance, we rap right now. There's Nothin But The Truth. We in the booth, up in here, we about to get loose. Boom. I pause, be like, hold on, let me think about something for a little bit. Let me think about what the next line is going to be. All right, DJ or producer, go ahead, click play again, press record. I come with the next line after that. That's more so what Wayne does.
Whereas
Jay-Z or Kendrick Lamar, they're going straight through the whole recording process.
What if they mess up?
Well, of course, they can go ahead and mess up and be like, hey, let's do it all over again. But for the most part, they go straight in and do it just like that.
No, this is good for folks to know. We need to know the process because that makes a little bit more sense of how he was able to get these 5-minute tracks out so quickly. Because that's another thing, Ben. Is that unusual to you, how lengthy the disses are?
Well, when it comes down to Kendrick, to be honest with you, Mel, I think Kendrick literally planned it all through and through because
that's why it took so long initially, right?
Exactly. I think he knew on like that it was going to be an initial shot. That's why even Drake goes on to say in the Family Matters record in regards to Future is basically him and Future never had an actual feud, but the people around Future found a way to rope Future into the beef.
I'll say Future seemed like he's neutral, right?
Neutral. He just happened to be in it.
He just happened to be in it.
He just happened to be in it, though. We don't like you or we don't trust you. Like, that was 2 projects back to back that he did with Metro. But Drake goes on to say, hey, they found a way to rope you into this. Make me stick to my stomach. So even with the whole Kendrick thing, I think Kendrick knew what he was doing on like that. He was amping Drake up to actually come out and say something.
Does that give you any pause, though, knowing that they brought this neutral? Because that's a good point. Like, why is Future in the middle of all of it? Like, Future just happened to be on the collab, but let me ask you this, Ben. Do you think Kendrick came to them and said, hey, I know y'all putting out a collab album. Let me sneak this record on here. Like, how did that come about?
That's a good question. I mean, you also got to put into play or whatever that a lot of times when people are working on projects together, they usually emailing records back and forth. It might have had record might have been cleared at a certain time or whatever.
Like, why this album for this disc record? Because in case people don't understand what I'm saying, the initial response was on the Metro Boomin and Future collab album.
Correct.
Why is this K-Dot feature the disc? You know what I mean? In March of 2024, like, why is that the response? It's so random.
It's interesting, but I mean, alluding to what you said before, though, it could be an organized beef, though. It could all be organized. I mean, from the Weeknd hopping on to the We Don't Trust You project.
Man, when the Weeknd got involved, I'm like, Abe. I was like, Abe.
Yeah, it's kind of like, well, what are we really doing? But again,
Abel.
I ain't gonna lie, it's exciting. It's exciting. I think
it's thrilling. I love it.
It brings hip hop back to almost like the core of what it is. Because the thing is, I'm loving the fact that people are actually listening to the lyrics and finding ways to explain them, break it down thoroughly. I think people got too drunk off the mumble rap that we stopped even caring about what people were saying.
Valid.
So now here we are. Kendrick talking about his mama. Drake talking about he said Kendrick up with some false information. Did y'all see that? So it's all this back and forth that the hip hop community is excited about. And me personally, I think it's an amazing thing. And like they always say, even when you talk about business, competition breeds more money. So ultimately, sales were a little bit down for hip hop last year, but here we are. It's the 51st anniversary. Well, not anniversary, but 51st year of hip hop, and here we are.
Not me saying 100 earlier.
You did say 100.
It's only been 50 years.
51.
It feels like it's been longer than that, but yes, thank you for the clarification.
Well, my whole life has been hip hop, so I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, it kind of originated a little bit from rock and roll, which we originated. So, but either way, it has been 50 years. You're right. It's the 51st year. Mm-hmm. Last year was the big anniversary. And now, for all we know, this could be part of making sure it stays relevant, maybe making
dominant.
Stays dominant. And it is. I think that it's safe to say this only almost solidified that. Yeah, exactly.
For sure. We got two artists at their prime right now, Drake and Kendrick, who already released some of the best music we've heard from them individually, but now we're hearing them spar at the top of their game right now. it's lovely to hear. I mean, obviously it'd be nice to have J. Cole in there, but hey, it is what it is. He bowed out. He didn't want none of this smoke. Okay, he didn't want none of this smoke at all. However, folks definitely did want to hear from Drake and Kendrick, and I still want to see if there's more to go.
It is funny how J. Cole literally said, "I'm a homer I'm a homer back up into the bushes on this one. Y'all got it. You got it, K-Dot. You got it, Drizzy."
Maybe he didn't want his family involved.
He didn't want North Carolina involved. He said Charlotte don't have anything to do with this. Dreamsville don't got anything to do with this. I'm gonna go play in the Big Three. I'm gonna go to Africa.
Yeah, Fayetteville don't got nothing to do with this. Hey, I actually saw a meme that said J. Cole didn't want Kendrick bringing up his failed basketball career in Africa.
On that note, somebody did text us at 833-212-1017. And Ben, I know we got a break, but food for thought. They said, this is actually not good for the undisciplined, unfinanced young black kids who take this bubblehead pseudo-rap beef between this Canadian and this brother from LA seriously. So basically he's saying it's going to cause conflict because these young listeners, these youth members who listen to hip hop and rap and really just any music or really just anything that comes from their idols, and they take it to heart. Like you see these things on TV, you see these things in music, and you do take it to heart, especially when you're a kid. That's good, but that's good food for thought.
No, you know what? End of the day, people take LeBron James and Michael Jordan conversation to heart. You know, you always gonna have some kind of heroes that you're gonna look up to in life. That's just what it is. People still talk about who gonna win in the battle between Superman versus Batman. You know what I'm saying? So you know what? I hear what he's saying, but it's not unhealthy. Okay, it's something that actually keeps things going. All right.
Hey, WWE is still a thing. I'm just saying.
You need your heroes.
You need your heroes. All right, y'all. We got one more segment on this one, and then Ben, I told Gene this. I'm gonna tell you this. What? We're gonna put this to bed unless something crazy happens this week. This is it. But you never know. The way that they've been dropping, something crazy just might happen with this. I don't know.
Something might drop for real.
Something might. You never know. Give us your final thoughts. We're talking about this Drake versus K-Dot. Where do we go from here? Is this just one of those things where it's exciting, we love it, we're going to eat it all up, and then it just kind of fades, and they just each, go into their respective album releases and summer tours, and we act like it never happened? Like, what happens next? 833-212-1017.
Nothing But The Truth with Melanie Ricks returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, it's your boy Ben Jammin'.
And your girl Noni Juice.
Y'all know what time it is.
It's time to get jammin' with Juice.
The hottest brand new show in town, Jammin' with Juice.
Real conversations, juicy interviews, and a whole lot of fun.
From trending topics to what's happening on the streets, we got you.
Sip on Jammin' with Juice every Thursday at 6 p.m. where we're always keeping it juicy.
It's amazing. Catch Jammin' with Juice exclusively on YouTube.
The Wisconsin Black Chamber congratulates Jocelyn Cooks, the fourth winner of the pitch competition. I'm Xavier, Director of Events for the Wisconsin Black Chamber, inviting you to our upcoming events. May 11th is our annual Mommy and Me Fitness Walk at Veterans Park. Bring your mom and your kids out. We kick off at 10 a.m., 1 mile walk, fitness instructors, yoga, food, health, and retail vendors. At 4, the boat rides start with the Milwaukee Community Sailing Center. Register now. Join us for a great time on a great lake. The next third Thursday, featuring the pitch competition, will take place during the annual Big Hat Soiree, May 16th, 5 to 9 at the PAC. All attendees must wear a hat. The next Black Winemaker Chicago day trip is May 25th. Sign up now, online, or at any of our events. And if you're interested in becoming a member of the Wisconsin Black Chamber of Commerce, please visit twbcc.com to discover all the benefits of being a member, or join us at one of our exciting monthly events. Don't miss out on what we have going on.
The lives of almost all Americans have been affected by the Social Security Act since it was signed into law on August 14, 1935. For those unable to work due to health problems, there are two main types of disability benefits paid by the Social Security Administration: Social Security Disability Insurance, also called SSDI, and Supplemental Security Income, also known as SSI. I'm attorney Lauren Zwerlein from Tayback Law, and we offer free consultations to everyone. Call Tayback for the payback. TaybackAttorneys.com.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because our home policies help protect your dreams and come with peace of mind. Save up to 25% by bundling home, auto, and life. American Family Insurance. Get a quote, find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Discounts may not apply to all coverages on an auto or home policy. Discounts do not apply to life insurance policies. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You are listening to Nothing But the Truth with Melanie Ricks on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have worked. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind him. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home.
Only Kendrick could release such a calm diss track. Dog, when I first heard, what was it? Not this one, but the one before. I'm forgetting the names of them. But I was like, Kendrick, why are you so chill? And then it was like, oh. And then, and then he let the dog off the leash, and then everything changed.
Had to be in just a juxtaposition.
It was quite the juxtaposition. It went from being lyrical poetry to like this, like, I'm sorry, sir, this man has a family type of song. So y'all, we want to make the announcement that this is going to be our final week of Nothing But the Truth with Melanie Ricks. I'm going to be switching to a digital platform. That's going to be happening later this summer, so it's not going to be something that's going to be happening immediately. Your girl's going to be taking a little bit of a postseason break, if you will. But we're going to be making sure that we keep your airwaves lit and fun and exciting and all the things. And you'll hear about what's going to be coming up soon. You'll hear about it very soon. And I'm super excited about it. I know Benjamin is super excited about it.
No, I'm not. I'm not excited, okay? Because I don't have a job anymore, Mel. I don't have a job.
Ben is ridiculous.
I'm just saying, I just won this first place. First place.
You win all these trophies for the station, and then they're like, sorry, Ben.
I don't have a job anymore.
Love you, Ben. No, it's going to be great. Benjamin he brought out his silly little twin today, but no, it's going to be great. Ben still has a job. Don't worry. You're going to still hear Ben on your airwaves. And I'm not going to tell them when they're going to hear you, but they will hear you a lot, Ben.
No,
You're
they won't.
Silly.
I'm jobless now, y'all. This is going to be my last time doing Nothing But the Truth. I'm probably going to be on Thursday. Y'all ain't going to hear from me no more ever again, okay? I don't know. Maybe you might.
Why are you doing this to these people?
What are you talking? I don't have a job anymore. I'm not working for Nothing But the Truth. What else am I going to do? Like, come on. I don't have a job.
How about this, Ben? Between now
I just did my taxes.
Between now and next week, we'll try to figure something out for you. How's that?
They better figure something out. All right. If y'all want Benjamin, y'all call and let these people know. Like, keep Benjamin because I don't have a job anymore after this. It's over.
Oh my gosh. Somebody hire Ben. He needs a job, y'all. Nah, but Nothing But the Truth with Melanie Ricks. This is going to be our final week, but don't worry. We're going to be moving into something different. You'll still get to hear us. And Benjamin, you're definitely going to still get to hear quite a bit.
I am jobless. I got fired.
Tori Lowe didn't get fired, and he's up next from Wonderful. And then Dr. Ken Harris is going to end our day. We still got a few more days of lots of fun and excitement coming your way this week, y'all. So appreciate y'all so very much. I hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow, God willing. Bye.